Okay, so to round out the How to Defend series, we've got the last map of the game, which is Yacht. This map should have never happened. It's an abomination, but I will tell you guys, to the best of my knowledge, how to defend it. So, when you are at the cafeteria, and I believe this is staff dormitory. Yep, cafeteria, staff dormitory. You should be reinforcing this wall, which I believe it requires 4. I'll just... Yeah, so that requires 4. You should reinforce this for 2, and you should reinforce these 2. So now we're at 8. And then I would recommend that you reinforce, well, I mean, any point along these walls, maybe a corner here that you're going to be sitting in, so either this one or this one be reinforced. Either way, I mean, all these walls are important to an extent, so any one of them, you can't really go wrong with using the last 2. Okay, on to the next site. Okay, now we are at the engine room, so obviously you need to get those 2 and those 2 for 4. I would also probably recommend getting these 4, so now we're at 8. I believe there is a drop down, but since it goes down to the hallway, since it goes down to here, I would actually just recommend you leave it. It's not a very terribly useful drop down, and you're probably going to have players up here in this room anyway. So instead, I would use the rest of your reinforcements at this wall. But again, if you can, I mean, yeah, there's probably not a better wall you're going to be able to find than this one. Although this does require 3, so probably hang the left side there. So get those 2 there, reinforced, and hang around back here. So, again, lots of weak walls here to reinforce. You won't really be able to reinforce everything, but you should be able to reinforce most of the important stuff. On to the next site. Okay, now we're at the kitchen and engine room site, which I would recommend against using because in A you have that door, that window, that door, and that staircase that you have to worry about. And that's just in A alone. You also have a staircase and a doorway in the B that you have to be concerned about. So I would advise against this site, but if you do end up having to defend it, reinforce this wall, those 2 walls, and blow a hole in this one. And that's really all there is that you can do. Everything else, like I said, not an ideal site, and you should try and avoid defending this one. I will see you guys at the next one. Okay, now we're at the last room, which is the map room cockpit. So again, you're going to want to blow a hole in the wall here. So I would do it right in this room. I wouldn't do it in this room because you're going to give yourself a choke point out in this doorway. So right in this wall, and then you will want to reinforce these 2 walls. And you'll want to reinforce along this hallway. So again, this is a not very good spot. Because you have all of these windows and doors to worry about, as well as that ladder. Well, you can pretty much count this ladder with a frost trap. And then you also have all of the this window to worry about. You've got these windows and doors to worry about. There's just so many entry points that you can't reinforce as a defender, making this spot another horrible pick. I also think that there is a window that goes into this room. There is. So yeah, avoid this spot again. And so that's everything. All the spots on Yacht. Hope you guys found this How to Defend episode useful. Please leave a like if you did. If you want to see more of my tips, guides, how-tos, gameplays, or commentary in the future, please subscribe. If you want to follow me on Facebook or Twitter, the links are in the description below. If you want to chat or game with myself and other fans, the official Discord is in the description below. Please do not add me on Uplay. Just join the Discord. That's really the best way to get in touch with me. And if you really enjoy my content, I would appreciate your support on Patreon. That really helps me commit to doing this full time. Have a great one, everyone.